He says the watermelon. Hello, Erima. Thanks for joining in. So we're basically waiting for our guest for today. So calm down for us. Okay, our guest is here.
Money.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, you look good today.
Thank you. And you too.
Thank you too. So today is business.
Serious
And I can
was.
see you carried your business on your head behind you.
Yes, so Abby.
Hmm.
We have people already.
Yeah, people already tuning in. I think you should also share.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay,
we
let
can get
me.
more people on the live.
Okay. Send to me. Is it the same link you sent to me?
No, not the same link.
Okay, let me.
Right here, you just click on that arrow. The
Okay,
arrow I
yeah.
showed you. Yeah, yeah. And then send to your people.
Let me go and share to them.
Yeah. I even forgot. I think you can also drop it on that group. She'll be back. It's going, my dear. Is it not YouTube? Yes, it is. And where did you go to? Hi, Aidan.
Okay, someone dropped
Okay,
it on the
so
group.
let's start. Thanks for joining in today. So for
Yeah.
those that are watching, basically this is about business, and the beautiful lady I have in front of me has so much that she can offer. There is so much that she does, and it's something that I know that all of us watching, those that are live now and those that would watch later, would benefit from. So let me introduce her. I had to, put down the introduction because it's long. So let me introduce our guest for today. Our guest is an entrepreneur, and her name is Olubunmi Oloruntoba. She's an entrepreneur, like I said, and the founder of Mama Anu Ologi. Let me say it again. The founder of Mama Anu Ologi, popularly known as Mama Anu Ologi Foods. So she's into food production, focused on providing healthy and hassle-free homemade processed foods. Now, her company's niche products include premium pap products and organic date syrup, which serves as a healthy substitute for sugar, suitable for both kids and adults. Let me just hold this thought right here because she's going to continue this introduction. But first off, I know most of you know what pap is, you know what ogi is, and if you have kids, that stuff you give to them. I have a sister, she doesn't take pap. She doesn't take pap, and she's here, she's an expert. Probably she's going to tell me what I need to do to make sure that she starts taking pap, because I know
She's
that
not.
there is a whole lot of benefits when it comes to taking pap and what it does to the health. She's going to tell us. So ma'am, can you just introduce yourself and let the people hear who you really are, because right now we don't actually know.
Known wherever you are watching from. Good afternoon. Okay, so like our host already said, my name is Olubunmi Oloruntoba. Olubunmi Oloruntoba. So I am the founder, CEO of the Mama Anu Ologi brand, popularly known as Mama Anu Ologi Foods. Mama Anu Ologi Foods, the premium pap seller.
Number
You see that
one.
word? The premium pap, that word premium is very, very essential. So we don't just do the regular pap out there. It's premium. If
Mhm.
it's not premium, it's not from Mama Anu Ologi.
It is not.
So we do pap. Pap is available both in paste form and also in dry form. So if you can see my screen, you can see that my bill right behind me. So we also do date syrup. Date syrup is an healthy substitute for sugar. So we
Okay.
encourage and our mission our mission at our company is, to promote wellness. We emphasize that every families, stay live on a healthy note. So our mission is to promote wellness to every family. And we say that an adulterated eating lifestyle is an healthy way of life. So you have to be, whatever you are eating, make sure it's healthy. What you eat today, we tell how your body we tell how your body is going to be tomorrow. So we emphasize that you take healthy substitute as a lifestyle. Do you get?
Mhm.
So we have date syrup instead of taking sugar. So instead of taking sugar, date syrup. So we produce date syrup from start to finish. Date now, date fruit. So we turn it into
Yeah.
syrup. And even date syrup is healthier than honey. Oh. Though some people prefer honey, but date syrup it's a natural sweetener. Honey,
It's
you're not
something. It's
really
something you're going to show us. The
the
date syrup you're going
the
to
date
show us.
syrup.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is the date syrup. This is the date syrup. In fact, I can even show
Okay.
you how it is. Like I can pour it to see to show you how it is. I'll tell them to let me get a plate so that I'll show you how it is. So,
Okay.
instead of honey, you can't be 100% honey. You can't be 100% sure of honey, but date syrup. And in our company, we are very transparent people. If you check us out on Instagram, on all social medias, we are very, very transparent. So you
Okay.
see the processing from start to finish. We show you all our processing, both bath processing, date syrup processing. So because we are very, very emphasizing on healthy, healthy. So we are transparent. We show you every from all the details, how we take all our precaution measures. We show you. So
Okay.
and that is
We're
that.
going
So aside
to.
from okay,
Okay. I was saying we're going to, come back to the process of your ogi and all of that. But
okay,
because that one I know
okay.
it's very long. It's very long.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
mentioned that you're into lifestyle. So I want us to touch the lifestyle aspect of your business. Okay. So we're going to handle the lifestyle conversation and also you as a beauty entrepreneur. Because as you can see me, I'm a fine girl. So if there is anything that I can do to continue to be looking like this, yeah, I'm here for it. And I'm very sure those who are watching and those that would see this video later would also want to get some information about it. But we're going to be personalizing this now to you because you are, you know, it's you that is teaching us. But first off, Uh, when we say lifestyle entrepreneur, as a person, what do you do exactly?
Okay.
We
So
don't know, so we just want to hear from you.
okay, so how do I me picturing myself as a lifestyle and beauty entrepreneur. So I'm not like into two in one business. You know, now
Okay.
I'm into beauty and also into food production. So I can't add I'm a foodpreneur and also a beautypreneur. So that is why I now put it up together that I'm into lifestyle. So how do I say I'm into lifestyle? So lifestyle is it surrounds the food production aspect. Do you
Okay.
understand? So lifestyle, so the lifestyle aspect of my business is the like I said earlier, um the living a life of wellness. Living a life of wellness. So as we are humans, we have to be very, very careful of the food, things that goes into our system so that we will be able to, be healthy. And I said the other time that whatever we eat today, we tell on our body as we go. We eat today in our tomorrow. So we have to keep a healthy lifestyle, an adulterated eating lifestyle. We have to make sure that, back in the days whereby we can eat anything at all that we see. But to be very of whatever goes into our system. You have to be very someone like me. I don't know, maybe because I don't really eat. I don't eat anything I see. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not, bigger than the way I am. Very whatever goes into my stomach. I am very, very particular because I have a sensitive stomach. So I'm very, very particular. So we have to be very careful of whatever goes into our stomach. Anything as such.
Yeah.
Back in the days we can take anything, but now most of us out there. Though we might say we are not taking direct sugar, but some of the things we eat, some of them contains direct sugar.
Contain sugar, yeah.
So we have to be very, very careful. We have to be very careful of what goes into
Mm.
our system. So we have to be very particular in our lifestyle, healthy
Mm.
living lifestyle, so that we can have a healthier and longer
Okay. So now, how do you balance personal life with, self care and then your career?
Okay. Hmm.
Because I know there are
Well,
times when you wake up in the morning, okay, there is this customer you need to go and deliver things to. And again, personally, you want
yeah.
to rest. You did not sleep the previous night. So, how do you manage all of this?
Okay. So just like you said, in fact, this morning, as we are talking now, dispatch rider just took out some orders. Well,
Mm-hmm.
everything has to like me. I don't know. Even despite the fact that I don't have people working for me, but I have older children, so everything has been everyone has knows their assignments. Do you get? So we
Yeah.
say this one, we imagine we say this one is the secretary in charge of taking orders. This one is in charge of wrapping of the pap, packaging of the pap. This one is in charge of when the delivery person come, you drop it over. Like though we are not really big right now, but then
Yeah.
we are all praying to be big. So, but now the way things are now, everything has been sectioned, everything has been positioned
Okay.
in a way that things don't just meet you all of a sudden. You're already prepared for it. You get? Even as a beauty entrepreneur, you already know that okay, when it comes to like weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, oh, you are preparing for um yeah, your mind is set that customer, a client can call you at any time that, oh, I want my makeup done today
Even
at this
midnight,
time.
just to book for the following day.
What do you say?
Or any hours of that day. I said even midnight, a client can decide to call you just to book for the early hours of that day.
Your mind has to be prepared. Your mind has to be prepared that, oh, when it's Thursday, starting from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, your mind has to be prepared. So, the pap aspect, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, everything has been positioned that, oh, this time, since I'm not just one person, I'm not just a one person business. So everything has been sectioned in a way that things don't just meet you all of a sudden. Do you understand? And we also make our
Yeah.
customers knows that, they make us though a client can just call you that, oh, I need a service in the next 2 hours, in the next 3 hours. But then you just have to, there's a way you are able to navigate things. you know if you have prepare your mind ahead, you'll be able to, when things come to you of a sudden, there's a way you'll be able to navigate it. And for the home as well too, there's, as things are being put in measure for business, the
Okay.
home aspect too, everything has been put in measures. There's a timetable for this, when to eat, when to, you know, I have girls' children.
But
So,
all of this, there is this stress and burnout. Don't you go through
ah,
stress? Don't you go through burnout?
there is, though, definitely. Even those that are doing just one business, they go through stress. Like, they go through stress. And this is my business that I'm doing, pub business. It's not a
Yeah.
business to be joked with, though. You cannot do, because I'm the one that grind the pub by my, I have
Okay.
an engine that I use in my compound. So I grind the pub by myself. So, like I said, you know, before before what I usually do is what I usually do is I do based on order. Like when customer order, that is when I process the pap. They order and I give them some time that, oh, the order is going to be available in 2 to 3 days. But it now got to a time whereby people just, in business, you just want, because as a beauty entrepreneur, and also a food, going into food business, you want to give your
Yeah.
customer, you want to make sure that they always get fresh pap at all times, so you don't stock pap up in the freezers. So I always want to give them fresh pap, so that's why I usually give
Wait,
them.
when sorry to cut you in. So there
Okay.
are a whole lot of stores that when you go, you want to get paps. They are bringing it from the fridge. Most of the time, it's something that has lasted for more than 1 week or 2 weeks. So, as
Yeah.
an expert, what can you say about that? Is it okay for people to take in paps that has lasted for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, in the name of, oh, it has been in the fridge and it has been preserved, so nothing will happen? Do you think there is a side
No,
effect, or there is a
there is no,
problem that might occur?
because there is no, in as much as there is no preservatives in it, there is no side, because even some of our pap, they take it from us, in the next 2 weeks it hasn't gotten there. You get,
Okay.
in as much as the pap is it has no artificials, it is natural, it has no artificials. Some people get my pap even as I am at home. I make pap 2 months, 3 months, and I'm still taking it. But make
Ah,
sure that there is light. Yes, there is constant light. There is constant light. Do you know that pap, some people prefer pap, and the longer the pap, the some people prefer pap that stays longer because of the, they usually call it soured. Some customers will tell you they want a very soured pap, like very soured pap. And even the pap in the freezer, in as much as there is light, it might not really even get soured. It might not really even get sour as it's in the freezer. See, in as much as there is light, even if the pap stays in the freezer for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's still okay. It's still okay, and it's not going to have any side effects on the customer. Do you
Okay.
understand? So in order to manage stress, so what I do, and thank God, NEPA, now our, is it NEPA or power holding? They've been they've
PHCN.
been they, so they've been gracious. They've been gracious to us. So, but me, I don't, my pap don't last like the pap I sell to customers. The pap I sell to customers don't last more than 2 weeks. I process fresh pap like every 2 weeks. Like throughout last week, I was I was back to back with pap, but this
Hmm.
week is stress free. So next week again. So it depends on how the order comes in. It depends on
Okay.
how it comes in. So between 1 week, 2 weeks, at most 2 weeks, you can't get aside from the pap that we are drinking at home. You can't get
Okay.
pap. You can't get pap. Even the pap that I sell to babies. I don't do too much pap. I don't make it last for too long because you know that when our customers get the pap, it's still going to stay in their freezer for the next few weeks. So I wouldn't want it to stay longer in my own freezer before they get it. So I try as much as possible to make sure that customers get fresh pap from me. So 1 week, 2 weeks max, 2 weeks max. And that 2 weeks is because I don't want I've been in a situation whereby customer will just call me. Like I've lost so many orders. I've lost so many orders that customer will just call me. Oh, someone is traveling tomorrow, like traveling out tomorrow. They need 2 5 liters of pap, like 2 5 liters.
Do
Tomorrow.
you do you do you have sample to even show us? Which one is 5 liters?
Okay,
How
please bring
I'm sure
five.
that's very big.
Yes, bring 5 liters. So they'll tell you they have 5 liters. Two, things like that. People just come and tell you. So that was why I now started processing pap, for 1 week, 2 weeks, instead of just telling them to wait for. So I don't
Mm,
feel as a business owner, you shouldn't be keep you should not keep your customers waiting. They'll feel like you are not
yeah.
serious. Do you understand?
If you
So
keep them waiting,
some
they go to the next one. So
Yes, they will go to the next person. So someone that does not know you as an online, and you know that I'm an online business. So don't just see your contact online and they feel, oh, let me patronize you, and you now start giving them excuses. They will get discouraged. So
yeah.
so that is it. So this is our 5 liters. We have four different sizes. Bring 3 liters.
Okay.
This is five
Can you
liters.
show us?
This is 5 liters.
Oh, Chimo, this is huge.
This is money back guarantee. Money
I
back
can see.
guarantee.
It's like what contains in the custard kind of bucket. I think I know
In
this
fact,
size.
this is more than this is you see this 5 liters there. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that this 5 liters is more than the normal custard powder, the normal custard rubber that you usually see. Yes,
Wow.
this is modern. Bring it. This is modern. So when people, you see, when we give people price, they usually feel, oh, maybe it's too expensive and all of that. But
Mm-hmm.
this, when you go to market to buy package, like all these materials and all of that, they will tell you that there is 5 liters and there is 4 liters. The normal custard rubber is 4 liters, but this is a 5 liter rubber. This is a 5 liter rubber. So and we
If
have
I buy
three
this
liters.
thing now,
Mm.
if how much do you sell this for?
Okay, so this is yellow
This
pap.
5 liter, how much is it?
This plain pap is 18,000 naira.
18,000
18,000.
naira. So if I
Yeah.
decide to go into this business now and I buy this, I'm going to get more than 18,000.
Like you want to go into the business.
I
I don't
just want to,
understand.
yes, let me sell it. I want to buy that, this 5 liters, yeah, and
Okay.
then start scooping them. This
Oh, okay.
small
Start
nylon
scooping.
thing.
Oh yes,
Yes,
definitely.
and then so I can get more than 18K, right?
Yes, definitely. You will
That
get more than it.
sharp sharp. I can get extra 50K gain.
50K gain. You
Yes.
see, do you know that the good part? See, the good part about my pap. I'm not capping. No, I'm not capping. It's my customers
Okay.
that drink the pap. The good part about this pap is it swells. It swells a lot. I don't know. I don't know. It swells a lot. I don't know. People will tell you that people that I'm giving you feedback from customers and even myself. It's just a little goes a long way. Do you know that when I'm packaging this pap myself, even when I'm packaging it, even if I'm not the one selling this pap, and someone sell to me that this it is something I cannot see. I can't say because I cannot just give you price. I can't dish out. It is a money bank. This pap is money bank. Like I
I can
usually
see
pack
now.
it. See, I pack it when I'm packing it with joy and love inside of me because I know that the person that is buying this pap, they are not just it's not just about the money that they are buying, it's the content inside. Do you understand? The
Mm-hmm.
content that is inside is not just about the money that they are giving me in exchange of this product, but the content inside is worth the money. Okay, so this is 5 liters, and this is the second size.
Okay.
This is the second size. Let me show you very well. This is 3 liters. I would categorize this as custard rubber. I will categorize this as custard rubber. This is 3 liters, but the content inside is 3.5 kg. 3.5
Okay.
kg. So normal custard rubber is 3.5 kg. Normal custard rubber is 3.5 kg. So the content inside is 3.5 kg, but this is a 3 liters container. 3 liters container. So this is 15,000 naira. 15,000.
Okay.
Then we also have 2 liters. We have 2 liters. This is 2 liters. This is two
Ah,
liters.
these things are in great so Mama Anu, you're really giving us this business. So I know that some people now will be like, how would they get into this and then start arranging it the way it I God,
This
please.
is
Please.
this is bring 1 liter. So this is 2 liters. This is 2 liters. Do you know
Okay.
that these 2 liters, if you these 2 liters in these 5 liters, if you put these 2 liters in these 5 liters together, this
Hmm.
is more. You see these 5 liters. This 5 liters is how will I say it is more economical than buying these 2 liters because you get 2 liters of this and even almost 1 liter in this. Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah.
But this is 10,000 naira. Why this is 18,000 naira?
So we
Do you
have
understand?
18, 15, and 10.
And 10,000, and we
Okay.
also have.
Okay.
So this is 2, and we also have 1 liter. So any sizes at all that you want, bring it. Any sizes at all that you want, we have it. We have it. So due to popular demand, we now started making dry pap
Okay. That's the one that looks like powder. Is it
powder
the powdery
like
one?
custard. Okay, so
Okay.
this is 1 liter. This
Okay.
is one liter. In fact, the content inside is 1.2, but we regard it as 1 liter. 1 liter. This is 1 liter. This is for 5,000 naira. 5,000
Okay.
naira.
Okay.
So, and the pap, we have family pap like normal pap. We have ginger pap with ginger. In fact, our our best seller, is pap with ginger. You know how ginger is expensive.
It actually tastes different. I've tasted a ginger pap. I prefer a
Okay,
ginger pap to normal pap.
to normal
This
pap,
thing.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So So our best seller for family pap is pap with ginger. Pap with ginger. For
Yeah.
in the last 1 year, like January 2024, since January
Okay.
2024, ginger has been like gold.
Hmm.
Ginger has been like gold. If you are not how will I say it? If you are not strong, if you anyone that is not strong minded, that wasn't strong minded since January 2024, doing business with ginger, will have packed up since. Will have packed up
Yeah. Why
because
is that?
the way ginger skyrocketed, do you know that someone buying bag of ginger for 18,000, and you go to the market, they said ginger is 60,000? How? How? Like two times different, almost three times different,
Hmm.
almost three times different. But you
Uh-uh.
know,
Beauty by Jennifer says ginger is gold now. Ah. This one is gold.
ginger is good though. Ginger is good. So you know that if you were not saying, if as a business owner, if if someone is not staying with ginger, someone will
Mm-hmm.
have packed up since. I just took courage in January 2024 when the ginger skyrocketed. I became from buying one bag of ginger, I became to buying quarter bag. Even sometimes I do half quarter, because the reason why I still stick to ginger pap is because when ginger was very cheap, I have gotten a particular measurement. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Come back. I think we're having network
Can you hear
issue.
me? Can
Yeah,
you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you now. I can hear you
O-
now. Ore
Okay, okay.
Oluwa says tested and trusted.
Yeah.
Mama Anu to the world.
Yeah.
Number
Thank
one.
you. Thank you. Mhm. So, you know, you see ginger, you see myself with ginger. When ginger was very, very cheap, I've gotten a particular measurement for I've gotten a particular measurement
Ginger is an
for
expensive
ginger. Right now is a
commodity.
very expensive commodity. Okay. So I've had a particular measurement for my ginger portioning in pap. I've been able to measure that, and that is part of structure when it comes to business. That is part of what they call structuring. You know,
Okay.
you can't be doing business blindly. You don't know the portion that goes into how many paint rubber, how many derica, how many all those things has been put in places. Do you get? So I've been able to
Yeah.
portion. If I had not portioned if I had not portioned ginger when ginger was very cheap, in fact when it got expensive, I'm not sure I'll be able to cope. But because I had I've be able to portion it in a way that I know that this is the amount, that if I'm buying it, maybe if I want to buy derica from the aboki, this is the amount.
Okay.
I have a scale that I use in measuring the amount of ginger. Nobody actually does
I
it
actually saw the
better.
comment.
No
Yeah, I
hype
saw the
mama
comment
no
too.
logi does this thing.
Beauty by Jenny here.
No hype mama no logi does this thing. Those ones.
Well, let's move a little bit,
Okay,
further with the questions. So we'll
okay,
be talking
okay,
about, our
okay,
pap, how it's
okay,
done, the
okay,
nutrients and all
okay,
of that. But we
Okay.
want to know, I'm very sure others still want to know, what
Okay.
inspired Mama Anu Ologi?
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
When
Awesome.
did you, or how did you decide that, okay, this, you want to add this food production aspect into your beauty
Beauty.
entrepreneurial and then lifestyle. But it seems like Mama Anuologi is what is in vogue now. Is what everybody seem to know you as, and I'm very sure
As
that
right.
saying nobody. I saw another comment, Orea Olua, and so what inspired the
Hmm.
Mama Anuologi when you decided this is actually what you want to do?
Okay. Okay. Hmm. You see this pub business, eh? Hmm. Like my this pub business is something that I should have dropped. It's the pub business is 5 years now. It was 5 years in April
Oh,
this year. Yeah. It's a
mm,
business. It's a thank you. It's a business I should have dropped a long time because it's one business that is very, very tedious. I started PAP in COVID 2020, April 2020, during COVID, as a beauty, a
business
makeup
came up
artist.
at the time.
As a makeup
Mm-hmm.
artist, now, we were at home, lockdown. So you were in Nigeria now during the
Yes, I
lockdown.
was in Nigeria. That's actually the time a lot of business started spring up, like
So you
came out.
get
Then you know that
so
people knew how to think.
so you understand. So as a makeup artist and moving to another area entirely during that COVID, uh, January of that year, we moved to a new environment and trying to get conversant with the environment. And the next moment, COVID happened. We were at home. Nobody's going for events. Even the little ones that calls you for home services, you know, the little ones that call you for home service, some people were even stuck outside Nigeria then. So, you know, some people will say Mama Anologi is one, they will say she's one spiritual person. And I don't dispute that. Do you get? I don't dispute that. So I actually sought the Lord that I needed to do something because I'm one person that I can't sit down without doing anything. So I sought the face of the Lord, and it was path making that came to mind. How now? Like, where do I start from? Where do I start from? Like, Yoruba says that where I wan carry am pass, like ibo ni mo fẹ́ gbé gbà? How do I start? Where? Pap business. That has I don't have anybody that has done pap in my that I've seen. Like how? Who is going to patronize me? Do you understand? Hmm? I don't know.
I
The
must
unction,
commend you on that.
the
Thanks, UK
the
Properties. You have a comment though.
he said, I must commend your effect on this part business. I was into it some years ago
She was,
when I was
yeah.
working in an hospital. The stress was not easy. Oh. I had to stop for some reasons. Doing well. Thank you. So, you know, said like I started is a business that I was inspired by the Holy Spirit business. Like Holy Spirit was my teacher. He was my teacher. Like I did a lot of trial and errors. So many trial and errors. Like I'll do, I'll give this, I will check, and different type of corn together to get a particular flavor and all of that. I didn't even know that, and I was not even really conversant with social. Even I've been with my beauty business. I usually post and post, but back then in
Okay.
2020, 2019, we don't see a social media person. I was not really a social person. The only thing we do is and post. We don't even know what is
Mm-hmm.
going on there. Do you understand? So,
They don't know
you
what's
know,
going on there.
so I after some time, I now realizes that in fact people were on social media doing this part business. And I'm like, maybe it's something I'm going to also put out there on social media so that, people can start patronizing me and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started, as I started now, I give to my church members. In fact, kudos to my church members at the Elevation Church. I attend the Elevation Church.
I
My
can
church
see people,
members.
the elevation people, even well done. No?
So my church members were encouraging. They were encouraging, most of all my unit members, church members, they patronized me, it was encouraging.
I'm sure
Mm.
that was even because you were in social groups, different groups, so it was easy for you to sell out your product or tell people that this is what you're into.
Me, I'm a church person.
They show. You know you brought in spirituality, so
I'm everywhere. In fact, go to Elevation Church. Tell me who does not know Mama Anuologi. It's not
hmm.
possible now. It's not possible. I'm the number one. So, the church encouraged me. The church encouraged me and all of that. So even sometimes like it's very, very strenuous. The business is very, very strenuous. You don't have a teacher. The only person that is a teacher is the Holy Spirit. You don't have someone you want to. I'm just the person. If I do this mistake, I'm the person. If I want to correct myself, I'm still the person. I don't
It's
have
still
anybody to
you.
encourage me. I'm the person. The roots and rudiments of the business is just me. Just me, 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 and the support of my children that helps me. I don't know, maybe
Okay.
because maybe even if I had male children, they wouldn't have choice either to
And you
have,
just have girls.
what do you say?
I said you have just girls.
Yes, girls, well, girls.
You're a girl
I'm,
mom. Oh,
I'm a girl mom.
oh, this is beautiful.
I, I'm a girl mom, and I'm seeing the benefit of my girls. So even if I had boys, they would not have had choice. They would not have had
Mm,
choice. They would do the business. Shall you understand? So long story short, the Holy Spirit inspired me to start doing business. Even though sometimes it can be discouraging, can be the work can be
mm,
very discouraging. But
yeah.
Holy Spirit, the more it get discouraging, the more the Holy Spirit inspires you. And even sometimes when it gets discouraged, at some point, even before now, in the first year, maybe I had like months in the first year. In the second year, in fact, I have a diary whereby all the customers that patronized me in 2020, all the customers that patronized all the all the all the customers that me in 2020. In yes, I have just two customers. I had just two customers in 2020. Two customers in
Wow.
2020. In 2020, in 20 I moved to three customers. And these customers, they were returning customers. Oh, returning customers. In 2022, it moved from three to one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yes, in 2022, I
That's
had
that's that's growth. Oh. Was it at that point you said, okay, this is it. This is the business for me. This is working. Was it at the
it
point
was.
where your customers started, increasing,
Do you know that?
and then you
Do you know
realized
that?
that this okay?
No. Do you know that this? this algorithm that I'm pointing out to you, it was this year
Mm.
I realized the number of people. It was this year, because me, I'm one person that I have like 10 jotters. I have like 10
Wow.
jotters. So if I cannot find the first one, I'll write in another place. So I will sit down, merge everything together. It was this year I sat down. I was beginning to merge, look for. I was I even want to
Mm-hmm.
know, since it was 5 years this year, I want to know how many people have been patronizing me consistently. Because I have an app, Keeper. I have an app that I usually use for all my customers. But last year, I think last year or 2 years ago, the app crashed. The app crashed.
Oh.
But thank God, yes, the app crashed 2 years ago. So, but thank God, as I was using the app, I was also just that jotting down helps me. Having different jotters. If I did not find this one, I'll put in
Mm-hmm.
another jotter. I merged everything together. That was how I was able to know the number of people that have been patronizing me consistently. 2021, 2022. It was in 2023. It was in 2023 that I felt the no, was it was in 2022. 2022, I had a little baby then. 2022, I had a little baby then in 2022. Let me say like October. Was it October? It was August. It was August 2022 when I had my my last baby, my last girl. So that was when even before during the time I was pregnant, I wasn't really getting orders. In fact, before I gave birth to her, the month I was supposed to give birth to her in March. I was supposed to
Okay.
give birth to her in March, but the baby, the due date was extended. I didn't go to the hospital at the time I was supposed to. Yes, I didn't go to the hospital at the time I was supposed to go to hospital.
And you
So
could bear it. Ah, what do I know?
I wasn't seeing sign. I wasn't seeing any
Okay.
sign. Do you get? I wasn't seeing any sign. So I gave birth to her late April. During the month of March, during the month of March, my stomach was
Mm-hmm.
big. My stomach was very big, and I was doing pap back to back, back to back during the month of March. It was during Ramadan that month. I started pap during Ramadan. I started making pap during Ramadan month. So in March 2022, I did pap back to back. Like the orders I would have gotten from January, February, I got all those orders in March before I gave birth to that baby in April. Okay, so in October 2022, 2022, I ventured into baby pap. She made me venture into baby pap because I needed to give her pap. So I ventured into making baby pap. In fact, after I ventured into making baby pap, in that month I got two customers. In that month
Mm-hmm.
I got two customers for baby pap. You know, sometimes you don't really put your mind at something. You just want to do it for the sake of doing it. But
Mm.
at the long run, customers keep coming. So I got two customers in October, and they were not just come and go. They now kept buying. They kept buying.
Wow.
They kept buying. So if I do pan for my baby, I will do for them. They kept buying, at like that,
Is
like that,
there
like
is
that.
there a difference?
What do you say?
You're mentioning baby pap, so is the ingredient different from what adults take?
Yes, it's different. It's different. So we have different types of baby pap. I think I have like
Okay.
nine variants. I have plantain and potatoes, carrot and
Okay.
crayfish, carrot and crayfish. Which other one? I have Nutri-Meal. Nutri-Meal is the best seller. Nutri-Meal. Have you heard of Tom Brown?
No.
Okay, yeah, Tom Brown. Okay, so Nutri-Meal is just like Tom Brown. but
Okay.
mine is in, yeah, but my Tom Brown is in powder form, but mine is in paste form. Nutri-Milk. So
Okay.
Nutri-Milk consists everything that the baby needs to eat. Like a
Mm.
full meal. A full meal. Nutri-Milk consists for to give baby healthy weight. That is all the things Nutri-Milk consists of. So we have different variants for baby for babies. So it was in 2023.
Okay.
It was in 2023 that I the business I really put my mind to
Started,
the business.
booming, and you're like, this is it.
Like this is it.
Mama
Like
Anologi
this is
has come to stay.
Yeah, like this is it. No, as in 2023, I was having, in fact, it was in 2023 I did my first exhibition in church. It was in 2023. Yes, I did my first exhibition in church. That was in October 2023. So I got customers. Our customers move in 2020. Let me look at in 2023 our customers were like, you want me to count it for you? Hey, our customers springed up in 2023. At least in 2023, we have over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
uh
14, 15, 16,
That's a
17,
lot,
18,
though. And
19,
I'm
20.
very sure they were
Like,
coming back.
what do you say?
So I'm very sure they were coming back.
Yes, they were,
So
they
if you
were,
have 10 of them in a week, these people keep coming back, patronizing.
yes. So in 2023, let me just say in 2023, at least I have up to 50 customers. Let me not just, yes, even weekly, if it was like bi-weekly, monthly, but you know that if you don't sell today, you know that after 2 weeks or after 1 month, if it's
Mm.
after they collect salary, you know that this one will come back. Sure you get. So 2023 I had my first exhibition in church, and 2024, though some customers left in 2024 after the ginger sprang up. After the ginger sprang up, I had to increase my price. I had to increase my
You
price.
chased them away now. It was you who chased them away.
I had to increase my price. It was better for me to increase my price than to reduce the quantity and still stay on the old price. Sure you
Mm.
understand?
Yeah.
So I have to increase my price because buying ginger for 18,000, if I put ginger in my pap, it's as if I'm wasting it too. In fact, where I usually grind before I got my engine, it was in 2023 I got my engine. 2023 I got my personal engine because Aboki show me shege. Show me all the all the people that I was grinding pap from in 2022. It was as if my growth, it was as if my
Mm.
growth, when you go to them to grant something, there's this attitude, there's this body language they give to you, like, you have come again, sure you understand. There's this body language. Growth has come. I just felt the best thing for me to do is to get my personal engine. And even getting my personal engine, it gives me a confidence that, oh, I'm using it for. I don't use it to
Yeah.
grind. It's just pap. There's nothing like, oh, I'm afraid of what they use it to grind before I came, even though they wash it thoroughly in my presence.
We can
Do you
actually
understand?
see that as a challenge. But then let's talk
Mm-hmm.
about the challenges you faced when it comes to,
Okay.
sourcing out the right ingredients for your pap. And
Okay.
what are the things that you use? Because some people might
Okay.
even want to be like, okay, I would like to learn this. I'd like to be part of this business. And that's where you come in, your trainings, your teachings. So what
Okay.
are those challenges you face when it comes to sourcing the right ingredients for Mama Anu Ologi pap?
Okay.
Bestseller, premium.
Challenges. Okay. Okay, so like I said, well, one thing that was becoming a challenge is the ginger. Like I usually source my grains. my corn. And when I started earlier, I usually buy my corn from within where I stay. I was buying like maybe half bag, quarter bag. I usually buy it around. Like I said, 2023 was a year whereby I, it was a year whereby oh, I've come to start the business. In fact, it was in 2023 I bought my first bag. Like I bought
Okay.
all the corn, the white corn, the yellow corn, the millet. I bought bag each. It was that year, 2023, that I bought those bag in. But in 2020, 2021, 2022, I was buying them in bits. But in 2023 was the year whereby I got to buy them in bags. Ehen. So in fact, in 2023, I even had a challenge. And that challenge, in that same 2023, I had a challenge whereby where while I had bags of corn at home, because I was buying them in bags. I think then corn was around maybe 20 something thousand then. So I was able to stock up like four to six bags at home then. So I was selling and selling and selling. And that 2023, I had not even had that mentality of portioning. I had not had that
Okay.
mentality. I think it was late 2023. I started that portioning. This is the right amount that will fit in 5 liters. But it was from a place of pain. I started that portioning. It was there's something we teach you something. Do you
Mm-hmm.
understand? So I had
It's not
bags
only
of
Aboki
corn.
that will show you shege, so you were going through another aspect of shege too.
Sure you understand.
Yeah.
So I had bags of I had bags
Thank you,
of
Arima's
thank
world.
you. So I had bags of corn at home. I'll just do pap. When I do pap, when it's time for me to push. Sure, I was getting customers now, so I'm happy that I'm getting customers. So I had bags of corn at home. I'll do pap. After doing the pap, I'll just portion them inside the bucket. I don't even know how many paint is giving me, how many 2 liters. I don't know how many paint is giving me 5 liters. I don't know how many paint that was giving me 1 liter. My own is to just sell. The other I sell. The other I sell. So even though then I was still measuring the ginger, but I didn't really put my mind to the measurements. I just do some guess measuring. Do you understand?
Mm.
So it got
Yeah.
to a point whereby all the grains I have at home, everything, I exhausted everything. I didn't even know how much they were selling one paint rubber of corn out there. I was using the old price, maybe old price whereby they were selling paint rubber of corn for like 1/8. Erima's word. Please do more of this live video. This is very interesting.
Thank you.
So I was using that price of when they were selling one paint rubber for 1/8. So I didn't have one particular corn at home. I think it was guinea corn or something. I'd already
Okay.
given customer I'd already given customer price in the morning. By the time I got to my normal regular Igbo guys around now, they told me that what I bought last that was 1/8, they told me it was 3/5. Yes, it was
Uh-uh.
3/5.
It just
You can
skyrocketed
imagine.
like that.
Yes, it was 3/5. That was guinea corn. It was 3/5. Ha! I was like, where do I start from? Like from 1/8 to
Thank
three
you,
five.
Aidan.
So in like from 1/8 to 3/5. So I think during that time there were different types of corn out there. There were new corn and there were old corns. So the old corns were being sold at an higher amount, while the new corn, then the old ones were like 3,000, while the new corn was 3/5 at that time. And it was even during that time I got to realize that old corn swells up than new corn
Okay.
for pap. Do you understand? Old corn, it swells up. Like when you use old corn to make pap, it swells than when you use new corn to make pap. So that is where you see when you buy pap out there and the pap is watery, it's the new corn that you use. The new corn. It was still same that year that I got to know about it. So that was one challenge for me. So afterwards, after and thanks be to God, during that time, like giving a customer price in the morning, in the evening, I told the customer, "Oh, this is how the situation of things are." Thanks be to God, when I told her, she said, "No problem." Like I gave her another price in the evening, and she said, "No problem. We are in Nigeria." You can imagine. So God has blessed me with customers in a way, in a way that
Yeah.
even though I want to give up in this business, it
He won't
doesn't
let
give
you.
it doesn't give room for giving up. It doesn't give room for give, and it's not just it's something that, even though it was God that gives this vision to me, I still pray to God that God, give me customers that will give me peace of mind. And He has been putting
Mm.
those customers in front of me, like peace of mind. You know, getting customers that don't, and they just trust you. They just trust you to give you their money. Do you
And to
think
also
is
refer you.
and they also refer you? People that don't know you from anywhere. They don't know your background, they don't know your story, but they just have that
Yeah.
this is the amount of paint rubber. This is the in fact, I even use Derica to measure my I use Derica for my measurement. I know that this is the amount of Derica that will give me 5 liter. This is the amount of Derica that will give me 3 liters. This is the amount. So every liter have the Derica of corn that will measure into each. Do you understand? So, and the challenge in 2023, December 2023, I got my personal engine, because of the challenges, my customers, Aboki,
That
fellow
engine
Yoruba
has really
women.
helped you.
What do you say?
I said the engine has really helped you.
It has helped me. Oh, it has helped me. My fellow Yoruba women give me attitude. My Aboki, when you come, ah, Aboki will come. When you get to Aboki will be like, "This ginger wey you put for pap, you too much now."
But
They
wait,
will like,
so these people, this set of people that sum up the challenges that you faced,
mm,
they were not doing the same thing that you were doing, right?
no, they were
It's
not.
not as if they sell pap.
No, 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 they don't. They don't.
They don't, and it's just that they just want to act to exhibit that kind of attitude. But then let me
Ahead.
ask you, yeah,
Okay.
have you faced any competition, like people who sell pap, right? Even
Okay.
online, or let's say when you have your customers reaching out to you, they buy your products. Have you
Okay.
heard them say, "Oh, this one that you gave me, I bought from this other Ologi person, is their own is better than your own"? Can you,
Okay.
like, how do you face competition in this aspect, and how do you keep up with the trend? Because I know that this thing now that you're doing, let me not lie, yeah, I never knew there is a way that it can be packaged to look
Okay.
this beautiful. I'm used to the normal local way of presenting pap in the white
Okay.
transparent nylon. So I'm going
Okay.
to buy, if I want to take pap, I'm buying pap of 100 naira to go and
Okay.
use with my beans. So I
Okay.
never knew that there is a way you can,
Package
package
it.
this whole thing. So and I'm very sure
Okay.
there are people that they are into paps, they don't package it this way.
This
Do you
way.
get? It's not as
Okay.
presentable as this, and probably
Okay.
they get to know you now. there is this
Okay.
competitive spirit that will come. Like, what's so special about this Mama Anu
Yeah,
Ologi?
okay.
And there are some that
Okay.
will even want to, if they want to now copy you in the name of competition, they will copy everything that
Everything.
you're doing just to
Well,
steal, you know,
the I
clients from you. So how do you keep up with competitions
well,
and how do you keep up with the trends of this industry?
well, for me, for now, for now, I don't know. I might have, but I don't have an idea. I might
You're
have.
just focused on what you're doing.
I'm just, I'm just focused on what I'm doing, but I have. I might have unknowing to me, you know. But
Okay.
the only thing, just like you said,
Mm-hmm.
when I started exhibition in my church, it was amazing to them. Like you said just now that the normal way of putting pap in the transparent nylon, it amazes them that pap can be packaged. It amazes them that pap can be packaged in a, to look attractive to the eyes. And for my customers, like for my customers though, you know customers has always given me feedbacks. Like, in fact, it's from customers I hear stories like, this guinea corn. There's this guinea
Yeah.
corn pap. This guinea corn pap. There was one time I was looking for the guinea corn when I started earlier. I was looking for guinea corn, and someone told me that you are looking for guinea corn. Hmm. That no wonder your pap is expensive. So you are really using guinea corn that most people don't use guinea corn to do pap. That there's one part that they just use this they do the normal pap, and there's this particular red leaf that they will just put inside the pap and makes it red. Ha. I'm like, I was not even interested to know what that leaf is. I was not even so like my customers has never given me a the only thing they've always told me is that your pap is different from every other pap
So you
that they
have
take.
beautiful feedbacks from your
Yes, I have.
customers.
Yes, I have beautiful
So
feedbacks from
tell
my
me,
customers.
tell us that feedback that you received that made you, feel on top of the world that you are the only premium pap seller in this Nigeria or the whole of Africa.
Ah,
At least there should be something.
ah, okay. Like I told you, okay. Just like one, people will tell you that there's one feedback I got from a customer, not one, not two, that I never even know. Even while I was even doing pap, it's not like I usually take pap like that. You are doing the business does not mean you take it at all times. No, customers will tell you that. They tell me that my pap rises. You know,
Okay.
they tell you that it rises from the previous pap that you usually buy. Yes, back in 2020. Yes, back in 2020 when I started the pap, then I had just two customers. So this particular lady of mine, she's a returning customers, a return like every month she returns. Every month she takes pap every month. So she tells me that most of the pap she usually buy, she says she makes pap by herself. So but because I am now doing pap, that she will stop making it. So she now said most of the pap that she usually buy, it gets watery. It gets watery. That when she makes it, the pap gets watery. But since she started buying my pap thickens. Like, it's always thick. For making it, is always thick. So that alone. And hearing that for the first time, there was one particular time I went to buy corn at these Igbos people. And one woman was complaining. I went to buy, she too, she came to buy. I think she's also a pap seller. So she was complaining
Okay.
that, that the pap she has been doing, that the pap is getting watery, is getting watery. Me, I just did as if I did not hear. So I'm always thinking that how do I make my own? Like Like, how is my own different from? So no, I don't know. I don't know. So most of these things that we do them consciously and unconsciously, and again, God's backing is not by our own doing. God's backing again. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So God's backing. It's not like it's not like I haven't gotten any bad reviews, and like I usually in fact
But
I
the good
usually put
ones are better, are higher
yes,
than
yes, the good ones are
that.
higher.
That's just what we
Ehen,
need, at least to make
mhm.
us know that we're
So
doing fine.
definitely. And see, as a business owner too, we should be prepared for the bad ones. It's
Mm.
not really even the bad ones. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't come in a bad way. It doesn't
Yeah.
come in a bad in the sense that some are some are there to correct you, some are there to correct you. So it depends on how you receive them. Some are there to correct you. Like I said, me, I categorize feedbacks and reviews. So reviews are the ones that they are sweet to the mind. White feedbacks is like a growth pathway. Feedbacks are growth pathway. you know in this business I've been able to figure out to point out some things for myself. Feedbacks are like growth pathways. When you get feedbacks, the negative feedbacks from customers, receive them with love, receive them with joy. Don't have that negative mindset. Even if you are receiving it negatively from the customer, don't receive it um with a negative mind. That is if you want to grow. Don't receive You receive it with love. Me, I know how to apologize, so I can apologize to you. Because I can apologize to you because we cannot know it all. We cannot know it all. I have learnt in this business. I don't have a coach, I don't have a mentor, I don't have anybody. I am my own mentor. Maybe tomorrow I'll be a mentor to somebody. I'll be a coach to somebody. I'll be sure you
Because
understand. Because in the last I've known the rudiments of this business. So even if I want to teach someone tomorrow, I have that confidence. I have that confidence of everything I'm teaching the person. Everything is from my own knowledge. It's not a borrowed knowledge. So the feedbacks I get from customers has helped me in my growth. The feedback, like the baby pap, customer buying from the one I got. Okay, I will now think, did I omit anything? Even sometimes I will realize that it's still the same thing. How come? What could have happened? I have a customer that will tell you that this last pap I bought, this one I want to buy, I want it exactly the same way. I don't want it. See, she will even tell you emphasis on the same way. She will emphasize. I usually get customized orders aside from the
yeah,
normal variants I usually sell. She will tell you emphasis on the same thing. So you see that emphasis, I don't joke with it. So I will now go back to my book, because every order I have a book to it so that I will not forget, especially those customized orders. So I will go back to it. Did I omit anything? Did I put too much anything? So I'll just, the measurement. I have teaspoon, I have a measuring spoon, I have measuring cup for all the ingredients I usually add inside my pap. So all very important. Feedbacks give us room for growth in business. So
does does your pap make one sleep? Because every time I take pap, by the time I've taken it with beans so moi moi, I always feel sleepy. Or is it normal for paps to make people feel that way?
I don't people that's what
You're
people
laughing. You don't
people,
sleep when you take
people,
your pap.
people I sleep,
Okay.
I sleep, I think there's an ingredient inside pap that makes people to sleep.
People
Some
to
people will tell you
sleep.
some people will tell you they don't take pap because they don't want to sleep. They tell
My
you,
sister doesn't take pap.
pap. I see pap as something. It relieves. It gives you an opportunity to relieve your nerves. Do you understand? It
Okay.
relieves your nerves. So when you take it, it circulates around your body. It circulates around all the eating part, all the eating, this thing. So pap go there. So, so it gives you that
Relieves the
relief.
stress, your
It
mental.
relieves, it relieves all the metabolism in the body. So that's one thing I see in pap. That's the reason why you see when
Okay.
they give baby pap, the next thing for them is to doze off. So pap is very good for babies. Pap is very, very good for babies. Even the custard.
Okay.
Custard has this artificials added to it. It makes babies too, the artificials in it makes them too much hyperactive. Too much
Okay.
hyperactive. So pap is very good. Pap is made with natural ingredients. Our pap is made with natural ingredients. There is no artificials, no preservative, there is nothing in it. Even our date syrup, there is nothing. We don't
Let's
have
talk
to.
about that date. You said you were going to give us some info. The one behind you.
Oh,
So
okay.
let's talk about it.
The date
We're already
syrup,
coming
right?
to an end here. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is the date syrup. Do you want me to pour it for you to see? Date syrup.
It's something that we all want to see it.
Okay, so this is the date syrup. Date syrup. Date syrup. So I
Okay.
said the perfect healthy substitute for sugar, and it's great for kids and perfect for adults.
Okay.
So, and it's made from fresh quality dates. Like I said that an unadulterated eating lifestyle is an healthy way of life. So it was from this fruit that we deshell. After deshelling it, we soaked it. After soaking it, we grind it.
Thank you.
Eh?
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. So after grinding it, we squeeze out the water. The water we now cook it. We cook the water that was squeezed out. We cook it, and you know, it turned to syrup. It turned to
Okay.
syrup. So it's not just for pap alone. It can be used for smoothies. It can be used for your preferred. It can be used
Okay.
for cake toppings. It can be used for tea. It's a sugar substitute. Can be used for anything at all you want to use sugar for. Can be used for zobo. Can be used for
Oh.
zobo.
Okay.
Used for zobo. Anything at all that you use sugar for. This date syrup is good for it, and it's good for both kids and adults. Both kids for adults, not just for kids and just for adults. It's good for both kids
Okay.
and adults. Instead of giving kids honey, date syrup is better. Date syrup is better. And most of all our kids products, most of all our kids pap are we have dates inside. So you might not necessarily need any sweetener for our pap, our baby pap. You might not necessarily need sweetener for them. All you need is their milk. You need their milk, and they are good to go. They are good to go. Okay, so
Under
the
the
other time,
description. Okay, continue.
the other time I was
Continue.
going to mention the dry pap. So this is the dry
Okay.
pap.
Okay.
This is how it is. It comes, yes, so it comes in a powder form. See, it's powdery. It comes in a powder form. So we have different variants for yellow. We have white. We have the red guinea. Anyone we have it for dry pap. You don't want to go through the stress of having to wait for the wet pap to defrost. So you just take in placement of custard. This is what this dry
Okay.
pap is for. So it comes in powder form. Very easy. You just make it as if you want to make your normal custard. It's travel, you can take it for traveling. So, you don't have fear that there is no light when you have powder pap. and it's the same thing, the same consistency. In fact, this
Okay.
one this as it is, it dries and it also swells just like the wet pap too. It swells. So and the pap is hydrated. We do not use, it is not sun dry oh, it is not fan dry oh, it is hydrated. We have a hydrating machine that we use to dry it. So you can be assured of, you know, hygiene. Hygiene. We are very, very particular of hygiene. So
Very, very. So under the description box, I'm going to put for you guys that are watching, in case you want to reach out to Mama Anu Ologi. So you're going to be seeing her Instagram handle. She's still going to say it, and probably her email, so you can connect with her and place your orders. Okay. I don't know. You can say it. You can still say it, and then
okay.
after the live, I'm going to put under the description box so that they can reach out to you.
Okay. Okay, so we are on
So
all
how can
social
they find
media.
you?
Okay. Thank you all for joining. So we are on all social media platforms. We're on
Okay.
Ologi on Instagram as Mama Anu Ologi. On Facebook as Mama Anu Ologi. Then on TikTok, Mama Anu Ologi Foods. On TikTok, Mama Anu Ologi Foods. So you can also reach us via WhatsApp. You want to copy out
Okay.
our WhatsApp number? You can reach us,
You can call it out.
okay? 0803545 394. 0803545 494. You can reach us via WhatsApp. We are always available 24/7. 24/7. We are
Okay,
always
I thought I heard
available
24/7. 24/7. If you call on Mama Anu Ologi, number one premium pap seller in Nigeria,
in
Africa,
Nigeria and
you're going to
Africa.
hear from her. She doesn't sleep, so don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm
So,
always available. I'm always available
yeah.
to receive your orders.
So,
I'm on,
I'd like to put out this question before we go. Where do you
okay.
see your food brand or production business in the next 5 years? Probably within you, you know that before 2025 comes to an end, we're already, at that standard. But in the next 5 years, where do you see Mama Anu Ologe?
Hmm. In the next 5 years. Well, I still meet in all departmental stores in Nigeria and in diaspora. In the 5 years is a long time. Oh. Like 5 years is a long time. Like a lot of structures will have been put in place when we are doing our 10 years anniversary, recounting where we are
Invite me,
today.
please.
No, by the grace of God. Definitely you'll be there. You will be there. You'll be there because we are going to count our blessings and we'll name them one by one.
By
Like,
one. The Holy Spirit
ah,
would not disappoint us.
amen,
Never.
amen, amen, amen. So we are going to be like everywhere. Like Mama Anuologi is going to be in the eyes of every homes. You see, like when you go to every, you just see date syrup. It's Mama Anuologi. Pap.
One by one. Yes, so our enemies will be shocked. So, or in their head, they don't think that is something that would last beyond a couple of years. Because there's actually some people, they know you're doing certain business. Instead of them to help you to grow, they'll be waiting for when it will flop. Yeah, we just do it for 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, everything will just scatter. But they should not worry.
We are putting the pap in their face now that they have refused to buy. They will go
Mm.
and buy it in the store.
Yes,
Ah,
so
they will go
they
and
will
buy
go
it in
to
the store.
Blanco, they will see
Ah,
it.
they will go to
They will go
Blanco, they
to
will
ShopRite,
go
they will
to
see
ShopRite.
it.
Yes, so in ShopRite. Sure, we are putting it in their face on WhatsApp, on Instagram. We are saying buy, buy, buy. They don't want to come and buy. They will use their two legs and go to the shelf and they'll be wondering, is this now Mama
How
no?
come?
Then
When?
how? Like, how did
And
she
only
do
them will
it?
be answering that question of how come and when.
Is it as they're asking themselves question, they will still be answering themselves. How come? How did she do it? They will buy the pap and go and after they buy the first one, they will keep buying unknowing. And that time they will have no access to me anymore. Shey they have
Exactly.
access to they have access to me now and they are they are looking at me as if it's not just pap that they buy from mama
Mama Chiamaka.
mama chiamaka. They buy from Mama Chiamaka or they buy from Mama Ruka beside their house. Do you understand? Then
Yeah.
say Mama no lucky. They will buy it and come and make in their house. At that time, they will not get access to me anymore. And God
We are
will
hoping
do
for the
it.
best. And
Yes,
we
so
all
by
want to
God's
see you,
grace.
at that point where you've always, wanted to be. But is there any plans for training? Are you considering putting some people into this line of business?
Well, like I think I've had like one to two people ask me about this training. I think was it last year or early
Okay.
this year. But I just told them that I'm not in for it now. Well, probably me, I don't have the mentality right now for such trainings. And even if I'm going to train people, maybe I want to train them to work for me first. Train them to work for me. But then for now, I don't have that in mind, but I can consider it later. I can consider it later on. Mm. But first, I'll train for the business, like train for the company. Yes, definitely. You want to employ people, you definitely train them out. If you don't train them to be, you have to train them to be like you want, like how you want the business to be. You train
Yeah.
them. You train
Yes.
them. But people come to
Whichever
you.
way,
But people come to
whichever
you
way
and
we're here.
what do you say?
I say whichever way we're here for it. As long as
So
everything is representing just one brand, we're here.
yes, yes, yes. So, but for people to pay me and I train them, I don't know for now. I can consider that later, but for now, let's focus on the business. Let's let the structure. Let's focus on the structure first. We are really
Mm-hmm.
particular about the structure. Definitely, we want to make money, right? But then let's not deviate from let's not deviate from our calling yet. In the place of trying to make more money, let's focus on our mission first. you know trying to make sure that the structure of the business, when the structure is very solid, that is when we'll be able to achieve all that we want to achieve. We want to be in departmental store, we want to do this, we want to do that. All structures have to be put in place first. So before we can say we
Of
want to
course.
start training. Because when you say you want to start training, before you know, your mind is divided. Well,
Mm-hmm.
some people might train and still get focused, but then everything, me, I believe in slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. And by God's grace, before you know it now, all this slow and steady, everything will just skyrocket. Everything was skyrocketed all of a sudden. Before you know it,
Yeah.
just one connection or two connections, maybe whereby you're thinking of you're thinking, maybe for now, I'm thinking in a month, I'm thinking of doing, I have that mindset of 2 or 3 bags in a month.
Okay.
You never can tell. Before December, I might be doing 5 bags in a month. All of a sudden,
There's nothing
I
God
will now,
cannot do.
there's nothing God cannot do. All of a sudden, in a month, I'll be doing 10 bag, 20 bag. Ah, so that is it. Before you know it, everything, it comes to double double. So
Yeah.
let's focus on the structure, the structure. Because now, I'm just the only one, and my children as my PA. So,
Mm.
but the business has now gotten to a stage whereby it has gotten like, I have seen the business getting to a stage whereby you have to do business beyond yourself. You have to do business beyond yourself. So it doesn't have to be tied just around you. That's if for a growth mindset, you have to do business beyond yourself. Because if you give room, like you give room for people to work with you, you expand your capacity of thinking. By the time I have workers for me, think, oh, I want to move from my comfort zone. Like this dry pap now, I've not really started taking it. I've taken it to just one supermarket. So, but I really want to work on moving to other supermarkets, so that, and that the more I keep moving to supermarkets, the more there will be demands. And as there are demands, you need hands to work with you. You need hands to work with you. So a growth mindset, you have to build a business that it's beyond you, not just you. You, everything. The grinding machine, it is you. You want to sieve the
Okay.
pap, it is you. You want to dry the pap, it is you. You package the pap, it is you. You are the procurement manager. You are
Only
the
one
customer
person.
service. Yeah, you are the one in charge of deliveries. You are the one. Even there are some deliveries that you need to someone needs to catch up with you. You are still the one that will leave your house and meet the person at the bus stop. You understand all those kind of things. So,
Yeah.
so we have to put all those in place, and I know that by God's grace, we'll
God
definitely
is
get
going
there.
to do it from one
Amen.
step to another step. In
To
fact,
another,
if we're going to be
yes,
having even more CNN will reach out to you just for you to have
yeah.
conversations
By
like
God's
this on
grace,
their platform.
by
So
God,
let's
today,
just continue to do this one step at a time. Mama
yes,
Anu Ologi would get to that place where it deserves to be. This one is not like we're praying, it's not even prayer, but that's how it's going to be because you're actually putting in the work. The consistency is there. You're putting your stuffs in our faces. It's only the blind that will say that they cannot see. So,
yeah.
so yeah, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. So this is me
Thank you.
saying thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
today. Thank you
Thank
for all
you for
the
thank you
informations
for
you
hosting
shared.
me.
Thank you
Thank
very
you to
much.
all. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I
Yeah,
hope
and for the
you
ones that will watch this video later, I hope you've learned
yes.
something. Okay, and
Yeah.
you can still reach out to her, oh, please. If you
Yeah.
love to take pap, or even if you don't like
Yes.
to take pap,
So
but you have people that
you have
would
people
want
around
something
you.
like this, she can
Mm-hmm.
provide that. If you want to
Yes.
stock up, if you started watching from the beginning of this life, you see where she has different liters, the one of 5 liters, three
Five
liters,
liters,
and they have
3 liters.
different prices.
Yes,
18K,
and we have
20K,
different variants for
5K.
babies. We have for
Yes.
babies.
So
We have
yeah,
different variants.
yeah, and there is
Oh,
also ginger pap and there is date
yes.
syrup also. So Mama
Mm-hmm.
and Olu is definitely one that is prepared for this industry.
Yeah.
So
And we also have pap for breastfeeding moms too. We have special
okay,
pap for
okay,
breastfeeding mom. Like you just gave birth
okay.
and pap and water is not coming out. So we call that one lactating pap. We have special
Ah,
pap for lactating mothers.
there is a lot that needs to be learned to what pap is made of.
We have pap for lactating mothers. So just anything. We make pap to your preference. Anyhow you want it. We are ready to make pap for you to your preference. Just contact us, Mama and Olegi.
Yes, so
Mama
please call your
and
number for the last
Olegi.
time so they can take it down
Okay.
while we, sign out.
Okay. So my WhatsApp number is 080 354 54394. 080 354 54394. That's my
All right,
WhatsApp
guys.
number.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thanks for the
Thank
comments. Thanks for
you.
the encouragement. And
Thank
if you're watching
you.
this video later, thank you for watching from the beginning to the end. We've come to the end of today's episode. Bye for now.
Thank
Bye,
you.
ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.